Hello and welcome to another episode of Odyssey Strength Podcast, joined by yours truly, Giannis Xopoulos, and
Jackson Mansudi.
we want to thank you for joining in for another episode. Hopefully we can give you some takeaway tips that can help improve your health and fitness journey, make the whole process a lot easier and more sustainable. If you're interested in coaching, you can reach out to either of us on our Instagrams. I'm Coach Xopoulos_OS.
Coach Jackson Mansudi _OS.
Or you can DM the Instagram page, Odyssey Strength, or find us on the website, odysseystrength.com.au. Let's get into the episode.
Oh, we're back?
We're back.
What a start.
Another week.
Let me adjust my microphone.
Just gotta,
there we go.
Just gotta adjust yourself before you get to work.
Yeah.
You know, we share this studio with other people, so they come in and change everything.
Bro, do you know I've gotten a lot of messages about the undisclosed location of the studio?
Stop asking.
You're not gonna know.
Yeah, well, for the right price, everything has a price in life. I've understood that as of late. Everything has a price.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Everything has a price.
Exercise selection, food, life.
It's all got a price.
It's all got a cost versus reward. Is the cost worth the reward?
Yeah,
That's the question.
Life definitely has a price. In recent times, I've realized, found out the other day how much a plot costs for
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
$31,000.
So when my grandmother passed away a couple of years ago, my nonno decided to get the tombstone delivered from Italy. It was $120,000.
You'll drop the location.
And it's in La Perouse as well, man, which is
Yeah.
you know what's not to start off so daft
I
with this
know.
fucking podcast.
And we don't have the lights in here, so everything feels darker.
Yeah. What I find crazy is every single time I go to visit my nonna, how many more plots there are.
Bro, there's heaps.
And they're building and building like every week, bro. It's fucking insane.
They just keep expanding the park as well.
Well, yeah, they have to.
There's the new section and the old section.
Yeah.
Context, this is Eastern Suburbs Memorial Park. And they you drive past and they got that old section. And I said to my dad, I was like, oh, how old are those graves? He said probably 100, 200 years.
Yeah, the left side and then the right side is the
You know where Chifley, if you drive towards La Perouse, Chifley Park's on the left.
Yeah.
The old section's on the right.
Yeah.
And they look old. Like they're all like that.
What about the one in Coogee?
They're like sandstone headstones. Like, but the thing is, they're all uniform. They're all in a line.
Yeah.
Like the park planner had it down pat.
Yeah.
But they're going to be dug up soon.
Well, what's the timeline until you can get rid of it?
I thought it was 100 years, but I don't know about that.
I don't think it is. I think it's
Longer?
less.
Less?
I think it's less, yeah.
I said to my dad, imagine being the person, that's your job, like digging up graves. That can't be a fun job.
Yeah, but like it'd be so decomposed by then.
No, I mean spiritually.
Oh, like you mean like being the person who does plots?
Who takes up the old ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like you're moving around bodies and whatever. It's just like that can't be very superstitious of me, but that can't be all good.
Yeah, or the person that like does the makeup for.
Oh yeah, that's
like,
another weird job.
Yeah.
Like we need them. So just don't die because it's expensive. Pretty much. Just that even more incentive to stay healthy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So moral of the story: look after your health, drink a lot of water.
Yeah, definitely an incentive. Yeah.
Well, I always think about this because when I drive past the Coogee ones, I'm like, bro,
where's the Coogee ones?
The ones around on the roundabout on Coogee Bay Road.
Roundabout, Coogee Bay Road.
At the top of the hill, before you go down the hill, the opposite side of Pav.
Yeah, I forgot that was even there.
Yeah, man. So this is the thing, right?
So close to houses.
That's been there like
hundreds of years.
Hundreds of years now.
Yeah.
Like surely the time's coming and apartments are going to be there. Imagine buying them.
I don't think you can do that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think when it's a given as a cemetery, I think it stays as a cemetery. Here in Australia anyway. I think it stays as you can't build anything on top of it. You can't move
Oh,
it.
so they'll get rid of it and then do another cemetery,
Yes, I don't think it becomes anything else
like
apart from
public
cemetery.
property.
Yeah, it's just like that's designated because if you think about it, where else are you going to put them?
Yeah.
It's not like you just go, oh, my backyard. My mum was like, just put me in my backyard. I was like, yeah, it'd be cheaper, but also like you'd probably end up in someone's bore water. Because like that's a thing as well. All the wogs like, no, 50 grand. Now I'm gonna save money, put you in the back, put you in the
Just
backyard.
cremate, bro.
Can't do that in Orthodox, bro.
Really?
Nah.
So I went to my first.
My mum's Catholic, so she was like, oh, I'm sweet.
Yeah. So I went to my first Greek Orthodox christening yesterday.
You have fun?
It was interesting, bro.
Yeah.
It's actually public humiliation.
For the kid, yeah.
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 I'm like,
where
bro,
was it?
Saying the one in Leichhardt. I can't say it. Geronimo.
Geronimo.
I don't know, bro. I'm not Greek.
That's all right.
What is it?
I don't know. I don't know what it
It's
is.
in Leichhardt.
I think I might have been. I might have had a wedding there.
I've been to a wedding and a christening there now. But bro, it's just like
It's surrounded by houses, yeah?
yeah,
I think I
yeah,
went there
yeah.
last
But
year.
it's just like you dunk this baby butt naked into water and then you dress it in front of everyone.
Was the kid screaming?
Fucking oath it was.
Yeah.
And then just in the background, all you hear is like some guy going, whatever, and then in the background, it's like some lady going, oh, and I'm like, bruh, this is full on. I don't know what he's saying or what she's saying, and the baby's crying.
Yeah, you just stand there. You're just there just to say you went.
Yeah, just to witness humiliation.
Yeah. As a no myself to my cousin, having been the person who has to
Hold the baby.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah.
It is nuts.
And then they got the outfit, and there's like 500 layers to the outfit.
Yeah, I was holding him. You walk around the tub 3 times.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, here, go dress him. Because the 2 grandmothers dressed the kid.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, job done. Let's go get pissed now. That's all it is.
Literally.
It's an excuse to get extremely drunk afterwards.
It was pretty tamed.
Where was the after part?
Gusto Cafe in Botany, Law Street, where we did our motorbike course. You know where we got the coffee that day?
Yeah,
in there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was actually nice.
Oh, wow. Bit of a tame one then, huh?
Yeah, it was. But it's a Sunday as well. Like, what are you gonna do on
That normally doesn't stop people.
Sunday? But
Christening
it got to 5 o'clock. I was like, hey, I'm supposed to be in bed.
You're like, I need to think about my next meal and then sleep.
Oh, no, food was terrible yesterday.
Your food?
Yeah. Bro, like,
It happens to
it starts at 12 p.m.
Yeah.
and you leave at like 5.
It is an awkward time.
Unless you're bringing your own food, which if I was prepping, obviously I would. But it's like, I have the flexibility right now. So I was like, fuck it.
Mm. Yeah, there's no like leeway in between anyway. It's not like a wedding. You know how you have the wedding.
Couple of hours
duck
between the
off.
reception. Yeah.
You can go do something.
Yeah,
you can
which
go
I did.
eat.
I've like the last wedding I went to had a couple of hours, got a protein shake down,
Yeah.
a bit of a half a meal, a bit of
Oh.
coffee.
We're different people. Last wedding I had, I went and got smashed
Yeah, well,
in between.
it depends whose wedding it is.
Depends whose wedding it is.
I got my brother's wedding end of the year, so
Good luck.
that'll be a different story.
I had to buy a suit yesterday. Bro, suit shopping is the worst.
Yeah,
As someone who doesn't wear suits often,
same. Yeah, I hate it.
like, but also doesn't wear suits often, but also I fucking change shape every year. It's ridiculous.
Quickly not off topic, but quick tangent. I had to obviously wear nice clothes to this christening
But
yesterday.
yeah, this is the same thing.
Bro, I had these nice suit pants that I've worn probably like 10, 15 times. Went to do the thing up,
Doesn't
zip
fit.
up, zip broke, busted open.
Oh, you're
Then-
busty.
Yeah, and then I put another pair of pants. So I was like, all right, this is hanging on by a thread, but I wore them. And then the shirt, the linen shirt, it was just like tight around the lats, had chafe in the armpits. I was so uncomfortable, man. It's
Yeah,
the worst.
Formal wear clothing and any type of physique goal they
No.
don't match. And now I said to Georgina, I was like, I finally understand how girls feel when they get big ass on big legs and just nothing fits.
Yeah, it's the worst.
You can't do it up. I was in MJ Bale yesterday. Well, first some guy tried to rip me off in David Jones or Myers. My dad, I was trying on a suit, and you know how like they look after like a couple of counters
Yeah.
instead of just one. I was like, oh, I need a suit, blah blah blah. I need a charcoal suit, because I won't wear black again. I don't wear black suits.
Yeah,
I'm not the transporter, right? So I was like,
Just
oh,
got a haircut like him.
yeah. I was like, I wish I had a body like him too. Fucking hell. I was like, I need a charcoal suit. He's like, okay, sorted. Gets one off the rack. And I was like, I don't recognize this brand. I can't remember the brand, but I'll find out. All I know is is expensive because I haven't heard of it. I know it's expensive.
Politics?
No, like a bit higher.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like more.
Yeah, okay.
My dad recognized it. So that's how I knew that it was expensive.
Yeah.
Mind you, my dad's been wearing suits for 40,
He's in
50
finance, yeah?
Yeah, 40, 50 years, whatever. Fucking Hugo Boss suits and all that.
Yeah.
Anyway, gives it to me. I was like, oh, it's nice. It was kind of like a mature color though. Like it was one that you'd probably see a finance dude wearing. Like, no, you wouldn't
Way
see
to
me.
work or like a real estate agent to a viewing.
Yeah, like it aged me.
Yeah.
It aged me. I felt like 30, 35 and I was like, nah. And like the 40 jacket was like it was snug, but like my shoulders were too big. So it was like had like a weird crease. And I was looking at it and I was like, nah. Gave me the 42 and I was like, it's too wide here. And I was like, fuck. Anyway, I tried it all on.
Tailor made, that's all you need, bro.
Right, tried it on. Was in the change room, whatever. And you know, they give you the shirt, they give you the pants, the belt, the this to that. And I was sweating by this stage.
Oh, bro, tell me
I
about
was
it.
sweating.
It's the worst.
Lucky the aircon in there was cranking. I'm looking for the fucking price, bro. Looking at the tag here, looking at the tag. They don't have any the price on it. And I was like, that's how you know it's expensive.
Yeah.
If there's no blatant price, it's expensive. Right. It was inside the what do you call this? The sleeve of the jacket. Like, 1,200. I go, my dad goes, oh, how much is it? 1,200. He goes, take it off. He screams at me outside of the change room. He goes, take it off. He goes, that's ridiculous. Went to MJ Bale. Sorted, bro.
What, $200, $500?
Nah, $800.
That's all right.
But I'm gonna rewear it again. So this is the thing.
Yeah, it's cost per use. That's what it comes down to. Especially as someone who has a developing physique all the time.
The MJ Bale's the suit jacket is like I put it on and it molds. It's mad.
Yeah, you need a suit that sits nicely on you. It complements the physique.
And I knew like the stand of which he was standing at was here, and MJ Bale was next to it. And I was like, I know where I wanted to go, but he just caught me on my way there.
Yeah.
So I couldn't go to the MJ Bale there. I left, went to the store.
I like politics because like they mold.
Yeah.
Like, and Saba is actually good as well.
Caliber's good, but Caliber's a bit expensive.
Yeah.
Like,
but again, like fuck, bro. I'll wear a suit and I'll like it for about an hour.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I like Christian, my mate, wears suits. A few of the boys that I mates with wear suits.
Like corporate jobs.
Yeah, lawyer, banker, whatever it may be. And I just say like I couldn't do that. Yeah. I couldn't do that because I think like you haven't been exposed to it. It's not a prerequisite.
Yeah, well, this is where I feel like females kind of have the upper hand. Like if you have a corporate job, like
I think to myself,
you can sort of have a rotation of clothes, you know, right?
100%. What do you mean? Georgina wears Converse. They're all casual now.
Yeah, but even if you had to even if you're a finance lawyer, whatever, it's like one day you got a pencil skirt and a nice like blouse. You got rotation, yeah. You can wear like a long dress, and then you can wear like if it's casual, you can wear a nice pair of pants, like flat shoes, like with pointy toes, whatever it is that girls wear. Yeah, bro, I know my fashion. Don't worry. And like then you can wear a blazer one day, so it's like you got rotation. Where for a guy, it's like you go blue suit, gray suit, black suit, and if you're feeling a bit fancy, red or green. Yeah, like that's it. And the green is like this green, like in the background,
forest green.
Yeah, exactly. Not like Odyssey green, you know, like the Lamborghinis and that.
It is. It's not a strange thing, but it's just like, it's commitment to the cause. You're putting that suit 100%. On, you're wearing it the whole day.
Yeah, it's every time I have an event that's formal, like a wedding or something like that. The worst part for me is having to put the clothes on.
I do like getting dressed up though.
Like it's a nice.
You know the reason I like it because I don't have to do it every day.
Yeah, exactly. But it's nice, and then the only problem is though is like, it's uncomfortable if you're big and you feel small if you're leaner. Like it's like it sucks. Like you don't. There's no winning either way.
Everyone knows you go to the gym, but you don't look like it in the suit.
Yeah, and then not only that, because
you've been training much,
because we don't do it often as well. It's just like it's fun to do it, but then you're like you don't have access to a lot of the clothes because you don't go and buy those clothes. Like I was at the christening and I was speaking to one of my mates and I was like, bro, this looks like something you'd wear to work. He goes, yeah, it is. I've been finance. It's like, it's like he has access to about 7 different colored shirts. Bro, I have like 3 shirts I wear on rotation for each wedding I go to.
I think I have to, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I had to buy another one.
But you asked me to come to the gym, bro. I've got the shoes, got the matching colors or the socks, like everything. Whereas like that stuff, I don't have access to it because I don't go and do it often. So I don't put the effort into going to buy 5 different blazers. I got 2 blazers. That's it.
Yeah, it is.
I borrowed one from my uncle last wedding I went to.
Get big enough so you can borrow clothing.
Yeah, exactly. I
Yeah,
actually
it's
had
interesting.
an interesting experience in the gym that I didn't think to share, but I thought it'd be worth sharing. So
I think I saw it in your story.
I'll put on my story. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was in the gym. Now I'm not shy of a wife beater or a singlet. Like I enjoy it, you know. But I don't know. We're on the thicker side lately. I thought it's important to talk about a bit of body dysmorphia that comes with that.
What are you weighing now?
I was 92 this morning.
Mad.
I've been floating around 91, 92, and then like sometimes 93, depending on what I ate the night before. And it's uncomfortable.
No, don't like it.
Like, bro, just every like
But you've been doing it for long enough now, anyway.
unless I'm in an oversized t-shirt, I don't feel comfortable. At work,
Oversize is king.
I'm like, fuck this.
But the shirts are super tight, bro. Like
And they stick to you when it's hot and
yeah,
shit.
they're like those footy shirts that
Yeah.
like you can't grab.
Yeah.
They're like those, man.
It's
It does get
uncomfortable.
hot when you're showing people exercises and moving weights and stuff. You get a bit
And when the
sweaty.
air conditioner breaks in Westfield, it's even better.
And you get a bit sweaty up in there.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been tough, man. Like trained arms on Saturday, and I was like, you know what? I'm training arms. Like I want to wear a singlet. Got a good pump,
Of
whatever.
course.
Took it off, and I was just like, fuck, don't feel really comfortable, eh? Like it's just
Yeah. Look, I haven't been 92 kilos, so I can't comment. But when I got to 84, that was the tipping point for me. You start to lose the definition that you enjoy seeing when you're training, because obviously, it's really easy to see what you'd look like if you just continue to train through having a pump. You're like, fuck, I look mad. I got fucking pythons, or your legs look mad, chest looks sick, whatever it may be. So like that can be future you if you keep training, right? That's like a projected view. But when you're a little bit, a little bit chunkier, got a bit more fat on you, you don't get to see anything. It's just, you just have an arm. It's just big. It's not like your
there's
delt,
no
delt doesn't separate from your biceps.
Yeah, there's no separation. Yeah, it's just like
okay,
it's just long.
yeah, it's just big and long.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so
get it.
it's hard, man. Like obviously,
so what'd you do? How'd you deal with it?
oh, bro, I just like kept going, man. I just like, and you got to look at it. Obviously, there's pros. As you said, everything we do has a cost, right? Everything. Whether your goal is to get leaner, which I made a video about as well. It's like if your goal is to get leaner, the cost of that is the diet fatigue, the tiredness, and the hunger. It's a cost, but it's got to be willing to pay it off. Same thing with building. It's like you just got to look at the things that are positive. Like I'm moving more weight, like could skull crush 17.5 kilo dumbbells in each hand.
Shit.
I was doing 45 kilo overhead tricep extensions on the V grip. Bro, I fucking shoulder pressed barbell 75 kilos for 8 reps. Safety bar squatted 150 for 8 reps. Like it's just like strength through the roof. And it's like people have been telling me when I'm in an oversized t-shirt, I look bigger. So it's like you got to take the wins where they are. But you know what, man? In 5 more weeks, probably wish I felt this way.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, and we're always looking for, as humans, we're always looking for the next thing, especially high achievers.
Yeah, you always swing side to side.
Yeah, you always want the next thing.
You're lean, or I want to be bigger. Get bigger, or wish I was leaner.
And that's the life of, I'm not even going to say a bodybuilder, anyone who wants physique progression.
You don't have, like I said to Georgina last night, she's like, oh, like I'm just not enjoying my training at the moment, rah, rah, rah. And I was like, stop. And she was like, can't do that. And I was like, you can't. You will never, you'll never go, I'm 100% happy all the time. You'll have fucking mad sessions. You'll have really, really poor sessions. But majority of the time, it's just something that you have to do. You just have to, you have to pay taxes. And if you want to change your physique, you have to go to the gym, whether you feel like it or not. The ATO doesn't go, oh, don't feel like paying taxes? All good. You can have a year off. You just have to go and do it.
Yeah, payment plan, brother.
Payment plan. But you're still doing it, bro.
You're still paying it off, yeah.
Think of the gym as a payment plan.
Yeah, it's just paying. And you get those dividends and they compound over time.
Yeah, when you get that return.
Yeah, it's big. It's big. But it's just like, yeah, you just have to deal with it. I know that there's going to be a time where I'm going to be extremely lean.
Yeah.
I'm going to wish I felt bigger. And I've enjoyed this process. It's been mad. It's probably the first like proper bulk I've done in a long time.
Yeah, at least 2 years probably.
Yeah.
For at least a long period
and
of
I'm
time.
holding the weight that I am now, the best I ever have.
100%.
So it's just like, you got to take those wins. But yeah, man, it's like, I think it's important to know that even the most confident, we listen to so many bodybuilders, right? And how insecure are they?
it becomes like it's a mentality sport almost.
Yeah.
It's just it's what it is. You have to you can't get one without the other. And if you do, I'd really like to see how the person has their day-to-day life set up.
I think as well, you shouldn't be, at least, like, let's just go into a second to someone who's probably the more average of an athlete looking, maybe flirts with the idea of bodybuilding and whatnot. But it's like, you got to understand the reasons why you're doing this. And I think you need to assess those things before you even think about trying to do an extreme cut, do a big bulk, like all those things, because you're going to have to deal with things that are uncomfortable. And if you're not willing to deal with those things and address the maybe underlying issues there are, like, you know what, man, like, it's funny when we hear some of the boys talk, like, oh, I hate the way I look. And it's like, I don't. Like, there's times where I feel uncomfortable, but I can honestly say I'm proud of the physique that I have.
Yeah, I think hate is it's a strong word that's built off the back of I don't think we're old enough to be able to have that connotation. I think it comes with maybe being a little bit older, where you might have I don't want to use the word wasted time, but you've just not got the results you wanted fast enough or over a long period of time. Like how long you've been training properly?
Like, consistently,
Yeah,
maybe 5 years.
there's people that have been training for 10 in the gym.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
if you're sitting there, if you're, let's say you're 30, be pretty frustrating.
Of course.
Speaking to the kid who's 24
It's like an Adonis.
is okay with you're okay with your physique, right? And
Yeah.
when you are lean, you're really proud of your physique, right? Speaking to him, you go, oh, what a fuckwit,
Yeah, it's not even that,
because
though.
because you have the confidence to be able to say, I recognize both sides of the transition, but people like that, they go, fuck, like, what's the missing secret?
See,
Why?
for me, it's two things, right? It's two things. One, I don't look like what I used to. If you want to know what hating yourself looks like,
When you
visit
posted that video yesterday, I laughed.
which
Of
one?
you in the garage posing.
Yeah, bro. Well, like, that's even that, like, or even before that, bro. Like, high school. If you want to know what someone looks like when they hate the way they look, come speak to me like 10
Yeah.
years ago. Yeah, like, I don't look like that anymore, and I'm mature and aware enough to know that. So how can I say, oh yeah, of course I can compare myself to much bigger people, but in terms of what I present to the mirror and people every single day, I'm proud of it.
Yeah.
And I think you shouldn't be in a sport. I think that's the other thing. For me, it's emotionally detaching. Yeah, you have a bad game of soccer. Do you think you're a piece of shit? Maybe for a split second.
Maybe when my dad says I am.
But it's like performance based.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like, if maybe 1 or 2 days I don't look good, I don't think my body is of zero value.
Yeah.
You got to emotionally detach, which is a lot easier said than done. And I'll be completely transparent. I've done a lot of work
Yeah, it takes practice.
to get there, working with psychologists to try and really emotionally detach from that and be, okay, I'm in a mentally good space to pursue a sport that involves so much mental fortitude.
Well, it becomes a personality, right? If you keep feeding into it, it becomes a personality. It becomes, there might be a group of people talking about the way they look, whatever. You go, oh, I don't like the way I look. It's a protective mechanism.
Yeah.
Because then if you say you look like shit, other people can't say that you look like shit.
Yeah. No, of course. 100%.
Because you've already told yourself. So whatever they say can't hurt you because you've already told it.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It's like, oh, I'll never be big enough. It's like, I don't know. I'm like, bro,
92 kilos is pretty fucking big.
yeah, if someone says that to me, I'll be like, you know what, man? Like, if I kind of look like this for the rest of my life, like, yeah, I'll kind of wish I had more, but like, I won't be upset.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, you can't really fault up until this point.
Yeah. Also, I think because you know how the boys say, if you know the rules well enough, you can break them. I think it's because I know the rules so well. If I want to get lean, I can just do it.
Yeah.
I had this conversation with the client as well. She's like kind of sitting at maintenance, like kind of doing like probably like a mini surplus, like maybe 150 calories into a surplus. Like,
So
not even a surplus, like it's barely, because she's so scared of weight gain.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you understand we lost 5 kilos in like 8 weeks? She's like, yeah. I'm like, we can just do that again and probably quicker because we know the rules. It's literally just turning dials. So it's like, and the same thing with this. It's like, how did I get through that situation? It's like, well, in 5 weeks' time, I'm going to be fucking losing body fat like it's no tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it's so easy because you just know that if you follow that system, that secret, it's just, you're just doing these ones,
Yeah, it is. It's almost suspiciously easy once you know. And this is why so many people don't do it, because it seems too easy. It's like, okay, all we're gonna do is just do some extra activity, pull the the alcohol out of your diet for majority of people, because I know that's what everyone does. Um, and then just take some carbs out and you're sweet. And it's just like, oh,
Yeah.
alrighty, here we go. But that's too easy. There's always got to be, if something is too easy, people probably won't stick with it. That's why you have to make something a little bit harder, because then people are bought in, right? It's like, why don't people save money?
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's true.
$100 a week over however many weeks, compounding plus compounding interest.
Told my expenses that. No, I'm joking.
It's a pretty good way to save money, but it's like, oh, that fucking Toddy's booking looks pretty good.
Yeah, of course. It's a lot easier in theory than in application, and I'm willing to admit that. But I just think if you really understand the mechanisms of either building or fat loss, then you can understand and be willing to make the cost and pay the tax of whatever it is. Then you'll get that reward, and that's all it is. Like if you can tell yourself and help yourself understand enough delayed gratification, then it will no longer have to be delayed because you will arrive.
Yeah, be working towards it every day.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was a really interesting experience.
Nice. The most interesting experience I had last week was I went to a restaurant in Mount Lewis. Do you know where that is?
Not a clue.
I didn't either. I had to look it up. It's right next to Bankstown.
Oh, really?
And it's only like 3 or 4 streets, and then it becomes another suburb.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh, Mount Lewis. I'm thinking Mount Pritchard, like out.
Yeah, I'm thinking Blacktown.
In the sticks. Bankstown. So I went to a restaurant called Jabral Lebanese.
Yeah, of course.
So I pull up there, big sign, right? And I'm like, oh, I like Lebanese food. I also like shisha, so that's why we went. But when
Were you
you,
with your family?
no, I went with Christian and Chris.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you're not going there with your mum and
No,
dad.
no. My dad would be like, yeah, no. So we went there, and I was like, oh, they got a Japanese restaurant next door and also Italian. And Christian turns to me and goes, oh, no, like they're all owned by the same person. I was like, what? He goes, yeah, the guy who owns the Lebanese restaurant owns the Japanese restaurant and the Italian restaurant. He's like, you'll see when we get in there. So we made a booking for 9 o'clock. Anyway, we go in, sit down, and the guy brings out 3 menus. I was like, all right. And I've seen like four Lebo boys behind me smoking shisha, eating sushi. I was like, all right. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Is it Korean barbecue?
Bro, you can order out of any 3 restaurants.
Wow.
So you sit down. If you want Lebanese food, go for it. If you want sushi, go for it. If you want Italian, go for it.
What'd you get? Did you get one of each?
Bro, I got a mix. I was eating kibbeh, so the raw minced meat, onions, bread, mint, all that, and sushi.
And then algila in between.
And then hot chips, and then back to like tempura. It was fucking mad. It was one of the best experiences. I was a bit worried that there was going to be World War III in my stomach, because like
so many cuisines,
raw meat and sushi and fish don't really go together.
Yeah.
But I was okay. It was a very interesting experience.
Was it the Korean barbecue place where you pay $60 and it's all you can eat?
Just if you want a pizza.
So I've been to a place in Bankstown, it's Korean barbecue, but it's just like all you can eat.
Right.
So you pay $60 per person, as much as you want. But there's like sushi, there's Korean barbecue, and there's a bunch of random shit as well. And bro, it's fucking insane.
It's a very good idea, because I don't know, I've been conditioned now, hanging around with Georgina enough. It's like, oh, I want a few things. I want to spread my horizon with my cuisines. Maybe I want sushi and maybe I want this at the same time. So I had like sambusek, like the deep fried mince pockets.
Yeah.
Bite of that. It's sushi. Bite of that. And I was like, this feels like I'm a kid. But then I was like, this is very irresponsible. This is very irresponsible.
This is not doesn't align with the values.
Yeah, I was like, I can't say. The sushi was really good. For somewhere in Bankstown where there's no water around, I was like, this is actually all right.
Yeah, no, I feel like
because when I think of sushi, I think, where's the fucking closest fish market to that place?
Yeah, but then you look at somewhere like Niji in Kingsford and there's no fish market nearby there.
What do you mean, brother? Kingsford's like 10-minute drive from the ocean.
Yeah, but they won't get it from that ocean. They don't like go fishing by themselves.
Why not? That's where all
It's not how it
that's
works,
all the
brother.
rock fishermen.
That's not how it works.
When you see it on the news, rock fishermen get swept. That's one of the workers.
Oh, bro, I've been seeing a lot of them lately.
Yeah, it's coming. It's good weather. That's why. But yeah, it was mad. And then we just hang there. There was a private function upstairs. We were the last people in the restaurant. It was like, "You want to go up?" I was like, "Okay." We went up, bro. It was cranking.
Well, private function.
Someone's birthday or something. And we just walked up, and then they were like, and then we were like, "Okay, we'll leave."
So you just tried to crash it.
Well, I just wanted to have a look. The music, bro. When I said the music was cranky, it was cranky.
But like
year
Lebanese
six-
music.
Lebanese, but then it went like year 6 disco music, and I was like, "This is mad." And then like the 2014 World Cup song came on, and I was like, "This is hectic." I was like, "I need to see."
Like whose birthday is this? I want to be friends with
Bro, I
you.
went up there, full pitch black, smoke, lasers. I was like, "This is hectic." Middle of Bankstown.
Yeah.
No one's coming there to say turn it off.
No. Bankstown's a little like people think it's like, oh, you know, certain minority of culture there, but it's like,
Levers.
yeah, but it's actually hectic.
It's good. Yeah, it's definitely good.
You've been at What's Up Brothers in
Yes.
yeah, so
I went there years ago. I
wait,
went there
what's
with Jamil.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Bro, I used to work at a job near the Marbo Splash Repairs
Jesus.
when I was working as a plumber. I used to go there for lunch every day. Bro, I swear I got diabetes that week. Like it was so bad.
That's a good concept. That
Yeah.
store is a very good concept.
Yeah, bro, you can get a meal called the heart attack.
Yeah, so context. But this was when I feel like the HSP, the halal snack pack, kind of took off.
Peaked, yeah,
It
yeah.
took
Like when you
off.
go and you get a pizza box
It
of
was
a HSP.
It was the thing. Now I rarely see people get them. You only get them if you're like really, really drunk afterwards.
Yeah,
and even
yeah.
then, I would not get that.
Still get a kebab.
Yeah, like I look at it now and I'm like, how?
What's your kebab order?
To be honest with you, bro, I'll be completely honest. I haven't had a kebab in a very long time.
Yeah, but if like right now you
If
have
we,
to
if
order
we
a
went,
kebab,
what are my meat choices?
doner kebab, chicken kebab, or mixed, or lamb.
Not lamb.
Yeah,
Lamb is like my stomach is gonna be punching me.
lamb's not the.
I'm a big chicken fan. I'm a big chicken fan. 'Cause
Yeah?
it's safe.
Nah, doner kebab
Yeah.
or mixed.
Mix is good. I don't mind a mixed. If I just get done it, it's just like I don't know. I'm paying for it the next
You
day.
can trust it.
Look, I'm paying for it either way, but I'm paying for it less with chicken.
I
usually get-
have a stomach of metal, so nothing
yeah.
happens.
I get everything, always everything.
Yeah.
Lettuce, tomato, everything. Or everything.
Sauces,
Oh, so
cheese,
no cheese.
no cheese,
No cheese.
no cheese.
Light cheese if I have to.
Nah, cheese.
Because, like, I don't know, they use that fucking shit mozzarella. Depends where it is. Brothers Kebab, you can trust them. It's good cheese.
Mascot kebab is good.
Oh, yeah, on the corner?
Yeah.
They make good pita there.
Yeah, they do.
But always barbecue, always garlic.
Mm.
And I went through a phase of chucking mayo on it.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm barbecue garlic. That's it.
Yeah. And I'm moving slowly into my chili arc.
Yeah,
Slowly.
I don't know.
It's just exposure
It's
from-
a grey area for me.
It's exposure from
It's a
Jay's
grey
mum.
area for me.
I brought her chilies yesterday from my uncle's mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Right. She has a farm at like 3.5 hours. And he brought back these chilies. And you know when you look at a chili and you go, that's fucking hot? I was like, he was like, oh, try one. I was like, I'm not even going to touch it because knowing me, I'll touch it and then like scratch my nuts.
yeah.
Or touch my eye,
Touch
yeah.
my eye out.
Yeah, I was like, they're going to stay in the box and I'm just going to deliver them to where they need to go. I am the transporter for this. That's it. I don't want to try it. I don't do nothing. I'm just taking them where they need to go. Whereas like when I went to Jabral, they give you like these long chilies, like this long. And I was like, oh, bite it. Fine. I was totally fine. A bit hot, but I was fine. But the small ones, I was like, nah, bro. Keep them away from me.
Chili oil is the best.
That I can't do.
Nah, bro. My nono on a bowl of pasta,
nah,
just
nah.
like pour. Like free pour.
Yeah, no. It was like 11:30 last night, and Jay's mum was like, "Oh, these chilies are great." I was like, "What? You're having it now by itself?" She goes, "Yeah, I just had to try it. Like, just munching on it." I was like, "Isn't your stomach acid killing you right now?"
Yeah, it's a
Nah,
lot.
nothing. Yeah, they're built different. I don't know.
Wogs and chili and like certain foods.
Chili's a big Italian thing. It's not a Greek thing at all.
No.
We don't use it in anything.
Nah, you guys use a lot of like yogurt, like in your sauces, like and
Yeah.
eggplant. Eggplant. It's everything.
Eggplant, yeah, and tzatziki, oregano.
Gyros. That's it.
That's it.
Oil. We use a lot of oil.
Oh, bro, the
Yeah.
love you everywhere.
Oil everywhere, bro. When I was in Greece, it's just like
It's mad. But it's good for
my
the heart.
stomach can't answer.
It's good for the heart, bro. Like a well-oiled machine. The valves in the heart, they've got to be oiled. And if it's olive oil, it's
my
better.
brother's obviously been living with me for about a week or two now.
And he's like,
it's
why
it's
does
been a
everything
month
have
now.
no oil?
No, he's like, bro, how bad is your cholesterol? I'm like, why? He goes,
Yours?
You put so much salt on everything. I was like, bro, I sweat being stationary.
That's the biggest fucking myth, eh? When I have that conversation with anyone, I'm just like, I will not die of salt intake. Sodium intake in other foods, sure.
Yeah.
But like actual salt, no.
No, trust me. My Celtic salt is going to keep me hydrated.
You use Celtic salt?
I use pink.
I have
Pink Himalayan.
I have 2 bags of Celtic salt at home.
Oh, okay.
Mum bought it for me. Bro, their shit's wet.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's like wet.
Yeah, I
'Cause
don't
it
like
comes
that.
from wherever it comes from, you know?
The Celtic
Comes from
waters.
the Celtic seas or whatever it comes from.
The nearest fish market.
But like you're using it, you know how like the nearest fish market. You use normal salt and like you just go like that and it comes off, nothing on your hands. Bro, Celtic salt, you fucking do this and it's still in your hands.
just lick it.
And it's so expensive that literally I just have to like, brush it back off onto the meal. It's too expensive to get rid of.
Yeah. I got a coffee machine on the weekend.
Big win that
See
one.
that, bro?
I used to have that one.
It's
the best
It's
one.
the best coffee machine.
Yeah, it's the
Like
best one.
it doesn't.
Is
fail.
that grounds or is that pods?
Grounds?
Grounds is mad.
Manual.
And you fucking.
Grounds are for you.
I ended up on.
I'm on TikTok,
I ended up on Coffee Talk,
bro. I am becoming a barista. I swear to God.
but it's dangerous because you can start buying single roast origin beans, Ethiopian
No,
beans.
I'm not buying beans, but I will buy accessories like utensils.
What coffee do you drink? What's the brand?
We're experimenting still. We still don't know.
Go Lavazza.
I like Lavazza, but we bought the Campos coffee from Woolies. Campos is alright. It's consistent. But making coffee the way I do now, I'm not loving it. I do like Lavazza or Illy
Got it.
coffee.
Illy is just a bit oily, but
Yeah,
so you better make sure you have a bathroom around.
yeah. But so I found out, but I don't know if that's true because when I was doing it, it didn't look right because I was watching it. It's like because there's a guy who's got a whole thing, like a playlist just on that coffee machine, on how to make the perfect coffee for
Yeah.
that coffee machine.
I like that.
Yeah, so it's just like you got to get the coarse and the fine, right?
Finest. And it has to be 8. I've always noticed consistently 18 grams of coffee is a single shot.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
So like
Fuck, I'm good.
yeah, that's what he said. 18 grams. So he's like, get a coffee machine,
scale?
coffee scale. Yeah, got a scale. All right. Right, weigh my
And not a
food.
food scale. Oh, you can show it.
You can use it, yeah, grams.
But it's not fine enough. You need the next level.
Yeah. So he said the 3 things to buy is the scale, the bottomless thing.
What?
So what's the thing you put in? The actual where it goes into the coffee actually goes into and comes out of.
With the handle.
The handle. Yeah,
Oh,
he
right,
goes
yeah.
buy a bottomless handle. So you know it's got the
2 pouts.
the two-
the 2 spouts. Yeah.
yeah, he goes buy a bottomless one.
What bottomless? What does
So
that
it's just the mesh and it comes through the mesh.
Ah.
Yeah,
So don't
so-
get the spouts.
No, he goes because you want to see how fast the coffee comes out because if it's a consistent pour,
Right.
and you want to see the golden brown of
and then it'll come together.
Yeah,
and-
yeah. See, fuck, bro, I'm locked in.
I know why people like making coffees.
It's soothing.
It's an art.
And then also you want to buy the WTD,
Is that
which
the,
breaks
the
up
prongs?
breaks it up the coffee
Wow,
grounds,
that's mad.
and then the other one is the hydraulic presser.
The big thick brick thing.
Yeah,
the round
yeah.
one.
And because he goes, you can never press it too hard.
Oh, see, I was taught differently, but I was taught differently with a different machine. I was taught with that
The longy?
with that Italian kettle one.
Oh yeah.
My parents used to drink that, and if you press it, it can't come
yeah,
through.
the water can't seep
Yeah.
through. Yeah.
But-
So
So you stick it in, you press
stick it in, press it hard, and then you want to press a pour. You want the water, press a pour, come out before you put the handle in.
Right.
So press the button as if it's pouring coffee, and
Yeah.
the water will come out.
And then
with
you put it
nothing, and you finish it, and then you put
Right.
it. Yeah. So I'm gonna buy the WTD and the bottomless handle.
What do they say you're back?
Oh, bro, they're like $20 each.
Oh.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Why do I think they were more expensive?
Now you can obviously go and like if
Get
you
the-
go to a fucking barista sort of website and Amazon, bro. I'm not like, but that, and then I'm just fucking around with how fine I'm trying to grind the bean, and then I'll fuck around with flicking the bean and shit.
Are you using pre ground coffee at the moment?
No, it's bean.
Oh, and then you put it in and it
And
grounds it for you.
grinds it, yeah.
Fuck, you're full going all the way out.
Yeah, but I tried to do 18 grams today, but it wasn't enough because I do double shot.
Oh,
Yeah.
so isn't it then you have to run the coffee for longer instead of 2 single shots? Is that
Yeah, you got to press the double.
Yeah.
Press the double one, and it runs for longer. And it goes, if you do 18 grams,
Yeah, but
the
isn't
pour,
it called lungo?
yeah,
Yeah.
the pour needs to be double weight.
Oh, mad.
Battery exhausted.
The better keep going. Sorry.
Right. The pour
We're
needs
talking about coffee anyway.
the
so-
pour needs to be double the weight.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have to add double the amount of beans.
No. So it's like if you put 18 grams
Yeah.
of actual ground coffee in
Yeah.
a handle and then you plug it in, press pour, the liquid needs to be double the weight in the
Fuck.
coffee cup.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
There's lots to think about.
Yeah, 100%.
Now I know why my parents just use the pods.
Yeah, well, I got nothing else going good in my life, so coffee is like the only thing I'm relying on right now.
People do like you move towards like either meals
Yeah.
or like coffee or something else.
Well, like, so I don't put in terms of effort and creativity into my food because I eat the same shit every day, and I like it, and I'm happy with the
so
consistency
you
of
need
having.
something else.
So it's something else to sort of like fuck around with.
And I guess as well, like you I know some people drink coffee for energy and stuff like that. I'm not about that. I don't feel like coffee.
Oh, bro, it's rocket fuel for me.
Really?
Yeah, man.
The 7-Eleven one, yes. 'Cause that's not legal. Something in there is not right.
They put a bit of WD-40 in there, bro.
Right.
Maybe some of the
You
E10.
have one of those and you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
But like normal coffee, it's just
When you have it
nice.
at home or when you go to a
No,
cafe?
you go and you go to a cafe and they make it, whatever.
Cafe coffee, I don't feel like it's that strong. If I have a double shot or a strong from a cafe, I feel it. But if I have it at home,
Are you caffeine sensitive?
yeah.
Yeah, so
I
I'm
got
not.
anxiety, bro.
Yeah, so I'm not. I could have.
I'm everything sensitive.
Not to say like, oh, I could fucking have this and go to bed, but it's like I could have a coffee or I could have a energy drink and go straight to bed.
It just depends.
Would it affect my sleep? Yes, but I wouldn't feel the effect of that until the next day.
It just depends. It depends. Like
Yeah.
for me, it's so how much water have I had that day? How many meals have I had? How
Yeah.
early is it? Like, bro, we obviously tested the coffee machine.
Yeah.
It was at 3:00. And I was like,
You got to test the coffee machine.
yeah, we had to.
You
It
have
was
to,
fuck
fuck.
stupid not to. It was 3 p.m. and I was like 7 p.m. and I was like
Really?
buzzing, bro, buzzing. Kayla came over. I was like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And she's like, bro, fuck, chill.
At 7,
Yeah.
all that time later.
Yeah, bro. Coffee lasts 6 hours, man.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Yeah, bro.
I'd love to see you on a few vodka Red Bulls.
Oh, it's different gravy. I stay away from that.
But it's good. I think there's always like it's nice to be able to, make a coffee, and it kind of slows you down as well. Like I know some people look at that process and they go, how much time does he have to be able to do that? But it's like, it's not about the time. It's about slowing down time.
For me, it's a morning routine thing.
You slow down time. You enjoy it. You sit there, tap your fucking thing, clean it out.
Yeah, bro.
My girlfriend makes coffees on the weekends.
Yeah.
I see it. Bang, bang, clean it out. Fucking, it's
It's
different.
fun, bro. It's fun. It's
Yeah,
a process.
for her, it's like it's all quick. But when you're at home, you fucking ground the beans, you do this, and I watch all the TikToks. Put the thing on.
Yeah,
and
you got the
put it in.
razor, fucking.
Yeah, bro. Like it's a process, and then you sit down and you have an end product. It's mad.
Yeah, it's
My brain, I love shit like that.
Yeah, bro. I get
Start here,
stimulated by that.
Yeah, maybe a bit autistic. Start here, end here.
It's called anxiety, bro.
Start here, end here. The building process, fucking mad. It's
Yeah.
like that's why I love cooking. Following a recipe is mad.
Yeah, well, it's just like, okay, let's actually relate this to training. It's like putting all the ingredients together and getting the end result. It's satisfying.
That makes sense. Now
Yeah.
I think I know why everything works the way it does.
Yeah, you fucking.
Yeah, like I put this 2 garlic cloves in, mad.
Yeah.
2 sets of chest in, mad. They're the same thing.
Jacked, finished.
So what you need to learn is you need to learn how to follow a recipe and then you get big.
Yeah, everyone's weekend homework is to make something they haven't made before and then go to the gym and do the same thing.
I'm telling you, when I made vodka pasta, I was so nervous. I made it. I was like, I can open a restaurant.
Odyssey restaurant.
That's it. But like, we'll only serve one thing, but that's fine.
Now we're gonna open the butchers first
Let's not go there.
and the fish market, so we can supply sushi to the Bankstown sushi restaurant.
If I had a butcher, they'd be broke because I'd be like, hey, well, I'm not giving that good meat away. I'm not giving that away. I'm going to take that home for my dog.
So I forgot where it is.
If anyone knows a good farmer,
Do you know a place?
I need to find a good farmer.
Do you know a place called Jack Meats?
No.
There's no ad here.
Jack Meats.
Jack Meats.
No.
You order chicken with the seasoning that you want, or meat, any meat, steak, meat, but chicken's like the more cheaper one.
You season
breast, thigh. They season it for you. They dice it for you. They deliver it vacuum sealed to your door. Yeah, bro. I was looking into it yesterday, right? Now, I worked out the pricing in comparison to Woolworths. It's $5 more, but it's diced for you and it's seasoned for you. Not to mention, I did also find out, apparently, Woolies inject the chicken water in the chicken to make it bigger. So this is real weight. 2 kilos, you can go 500 grams, a kilo and a half, 2 kilos.
Yeah. So if you go to a chicken, I've been going to buy my chicken from a chicken shop.
How much are you paying?
For what?
For 2 kilos
of what?
Chicken breast.
I'll pay. It's $17 a kilo.
Yeah, okay. This is $30 for 2 kilos, and it's diced for you and seasoned.
But bro, the chicken's only like the same size as my hand. The one at Woolies is it's bigger than my hand.
Yeah.
The chicken breast,
Yeah.
and you look at it and you're like, which chicken is that? That's a dino chicken.
Yeah.
So what? This place, grass fed.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, it's grass fed. Oh.
But the meat is a bit exy, but the chicken is alright.
See, I would rather pay more money for quality meat than to eat shit.
And it's seasoned and done for you. You're taking labor out of it.
Okay, so Scotch fillet says select cut, thin, medium, thick. This is a filler podcast. If you don't want to hang around, you don't have to. Flavor.
Watch this one get a lot of views.
Oh, plain, Greek, Moroccan.
Yeah, apparently Greek's the best.
I didn't have to tell you that. You can select the weight.
And you can how you want to cut. Stripped, diced, whole.
This is mad.
Yeah, bro, I told you.
So there's a delivery fee or what?
I think so.
Sirloin, bone in.
So
everything's grass fed. Hey, I'm going to try this. I'm going to tell my mum to
It's got a radius on where it delivers, but so you got to check.
Fuck.
I think it'll go to your area because I think it's like Bexley area.
Delivery zones. There we go. If they deliver to Arncliffe, they don't deliver to my place. What the fuck?
Deliver to Anytime Fitness Bexley.
Kingsgrove, all got to get to Jay's house. Delivery is available Thursday. Oh, these people are nice. If you're outside the zone, contact us. We'll do our best to... Oh, it's $10 delivery.
There you go.
You could probably go pick it up, right?
You can pick it up, yeah.
Yeah, man.
So I'll order and you can pick it up for me too.
Yeah, that's mad. Fuck it. Honestly, this is the way to go.
Well, okay.
I went to Harris Farm yesterday.
To make this a little bit more educational and like actually get some value from this.
This is value.
We don't love always meal prepping. Like it is an effort, right? But if you can have the funds and the disposable income and you highly value your meal prep or your training and your physique goals, spend the extra money to take that step out of it. Because I would. If someone's going to dice my chicken for me, all I got to do, and it's seasoned, all I got to do is chuck it in an air fryer or a pan. Sorted. Done.
You pay with time or you pay with money.
Yeah, 100%.
That's it. You pay with time, you spend the time doing all your meal prep, or you pay with your cash.
Everything has a price.
Everything's got a price.
All right, we should end it there. That's it.
You can do the rest.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening to the Odyssey Strength podcast. If you do enjoy it, it will help a ton to share it, like it, subscribe, give us a follow on Instagram as well. It helps out a ton. If you enjoy it or you got questions, just let us know as well. We'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.